First and last name? First and last name, or just first name?
As you prefer.
Okay.
I think that just the first name is enough.
Okay. Hi, I'm Stephanie. I am from Phoenix, Arizona, and I first sat with Don Gino 5 years ago and knew at some point I would feel the call to come and sit in a dieta, and so here I am.
So, why are you here in the
I came to remember, and I have remembered. It's been really beautiful. It felt really important to be able to remember for my next chapter and my growth and expansion, wherever life is taking me.
So, until now, how is your process going? Have you achieved this?
Yeah, I have. Process has been really beautiful. The team is absolutely amazing at holding space and allowing everything to unfold and to be held by the mother, and just trusting the process is a journey in and of itself.
And well, you were before in a retreat with Gino, so how is the difference between a retreat and a dieta?
The retreats, you go 3 nights in a row and then you head back to your normal life. And here in the dieta, you're here in this beautiful jungle and really unplugged from everything. And I think it allows the process to go in much deeper, and you have time to integrate between ceremonies and much different, slower, but also it goes very fast, but allows that integration between ceremonies, which feels really important.
How you feel to be in this environment in the Ecovillage and in the jungle in Peru, in Tarapoto, with all these plants?
It's beautiful. The sounds, the way that the jungle comes alive at night is unlike anything. You can't even describe it with words, especially with the medicine, everything being so amplified, and being out in the open. The Maloka is absolutely incredible. Pictures can't do it justice when you walk into it, and it allows the sounds of the jungle to dance into the ceremonies. And the tambos are unbelievable, nicer than the hotels in Tarapoto. And the staff are so hardworking, and they just go and go and go. And it really is humbling to be a part of a family that is here with the intention of bringing more light to the world.
You were talking about one of your purposes that was to remember. Do you want to share something? If not, it's okay. This will be edited anyway, so as you want. If you want to share a vision or a message, an insight that you got through the ceremony.
Yeah, I can try. The first night ceremony, I was shown myself, and I don't know if I can through emotion. And until we can look at ourselves and see ourselves and who we are and who we came to be in this life, I don't think that the work can go on. And so it was a really deep, beautiful journey. And then one of the team members gave me the guidance to go to my earliest memory. And so I did. And I remembered my 3-year-old little self that I had left in a hallway because my feelings were so deeply hurt and the pain was just too much to feel and bear at that point. And so I fragmented myself off from her, and was probably the first like real shutting off of my heart. And then over the days, I began to just sit with her and love her and hold her and let her know that she wasn't too much, that her feelings weren't too much. And over about a day and a half, she began to dance in that hallway and to come back to me. And then the remembering continued, and more memories continued to come back to me. And the third night, I was gifted the remembrance of a 12-year-old aspect of myself that I had left behind. Again, just deep hurt and just too much to bear. And so I left her there until it was time to find her again. And then more and more memories just continue to come all the way up to this present moment. And it's really beautiful. I'm really excited to see what unfolds now that I've collected these parts of myself that were fragmented.
Your relationship with plant medicines, it's something that you also like been doing for a while.
Yeah.
And in this relation, how the ayahuasca goes in is much more different than other plant medicines you have tried. Actually, the question is, what do you feel about ayahuasca?
A beautiful, a beautiful teacher that shines a light on everything that needs to be seen, but in gentle unfolding ways. Never more than we're ready for or we're able to hold space for, and to deepen that trust with the mother, with ayahuasca, has been also part of my journey. And just opening myself up to receive more from her, to be guided and provided for and protected, and allowing that to come into my life. There's nothing like ayahuasca. I've had other plant medicines and they're beautiful, but the mother is her own.
You were mentioning also that it's important to do it like with this team, no? Can you explain more about the importance of the team and the Chaka-Runa family, the Chaka-Runa team, the Chaka-Runa family, and this safe environment?
Yeah, they really just... Don Gino, of course, himself is a beautiful shaman that cares very deeply for the medicine and for each one of us. And the Icaros that he sings, and the drumming and the dancing and everything that it brings in just brings the entire experience alive. And he's got some incredible apprentices, I guess you could call them, that are learning from one of the best, in my opinion.
One last question, well, two last questions, sorry. The first one is, how is your routine during the dieta? A day in the dieta?
Each day's been different.
But like if you can tell me, for example, today or yesterday, what was yesterday? How was your day?
Lots of sleep, which has been very wonderful, really rejuvenating. Really slow starts to my morning, just being present with myself in the jungle with the noises. I love to get up, and we usually head down to the Maloka around 8 o'clock most mornings to have breakfast there together, which is really, really fun, just to connect and all of that. And I've enjoyed massages. Where can you go in the Amazon jungle and have a massage? You can here. I swam in the waterfalls. There's incredible waterfalls. And to just be completely cleansed and bathed in these waters is beautiful. And the days end, the nights come pretty quickly, and so there's a lot of time in the night and the evening to myself, which is really good. Sometimes I'm reading, sit with rapé, and just really sit and get centered and prepare for the next night when the next ceremony is coming.
Last question, you already mentioned a little bit of this, but how do you feel this Ecovillage?
It's beautiful. There's part of me that would love to come and be here at least part of the time. It definitely feels like home and like family, and the attention to detail, and it's not even finished, is you can't even imagine it. Yeah, it's beautiful. I'm excited to come back and see more of it unfolding.